Yo, what up? It's Aaron motherfucking Moses. And in the Western world, we have a bad habit of saying this phrase. One of the phrases that I hate. And we need to come up with something that is more culturally accepted and some phrase that is more appropriate for what is directly in our minds and our hearts. The mouth is directly connected to the heart. One thing that I hate people to fucking say to me is, I'm sorry. I fucking hate that. Why do I hate when people say I'm sorry? Well, number one, because it's a reflex. It's pretty much like people flushing the fucking toilet. I'm sorry doesn't mean anything to anybody. Number two is because every time that I did some fucked up shit and my mom was a witness or she was around or she was affected, she would tell me, don't say you're sorry because you did it on purpose. I'm sorry means one, I'm not shit, or two, I feel remorse and I wish I could have I wish I could take it back, or I wish I didn't do it and it was unavoidable, but because it was unavoidable and I did it anyway, that makes me an unintelligent motherfucking person. Stop saying I'm sorry, bro. Keep it real with people, bro. Keep it fucking wavy with people. If I'm like, oh, if I do some shit to you intentionally, premeditated, and I say, okay, I did it, and I wish I could, don't say I'm sorry, bro. If you are intelligent enough to spell your own name, you do not need to use I'm sorry as a cover up, as an excuse for your ill intentions. You might not be a fucking bad person at heart. You might not be a motherfucking sociopath or a psychopath or anything like that. But I'm sorry that's played out, bro. I'm sorry. I know I fucked your wife, and I know I took $300,000 out your bank account, but I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry to a motherfucking judge. Say it. You've been to court before. You were not sorry that you were going 50, 55 into 30. You weren't sorry. You saw 30. Damn. Firm 30. Firm 30. Firm. You saw it. You did it intentionally. I'm sorry means I'm a bad, disgusting, irrefutably unconscious, ignorant individual with no sense of direction and no consciousness in this life. Unconsciously conscious. Or consciously unconscious. Of course, I'm sorry is like a curse. I'm sorry is like a curse word. You could say fuck. You could say shit. You could say you're a fucking asshole. Or you can say what you did was, in my opinion, something that is disgusting, horrible, and unforgivable. Or you can say you're a fucking asshole. You can say your personality is one that is very undesirable to most communities and most societies that are righteous in this world. But you chose to say you're a fucking asshole. You could say I'm sorry, or you can say I made a mistake at the time it seemed right, and I would like to undo this mistake with righteous deeds. Instead of saying I'm sorry, yes, that's a whole sentence. It has commas in it, exclamation points, all kind of shit. But stop saying I'm fucking sorry. You did it because you wanted to do it. You did it because the black tiger in your soul overrode the white dragon, the dark tiger in your, the evil tiger in your soul dominated the righteous dragon in your soul. And that's what happened. You let your emotions dominate your logic. You let the sense of scarcity and neediness dominate the fact that you are abundant and intelligent. Cloud your judgment. So don't fuck that, bro. You're not sorry. You did it on purpose. Just like my mom told me, bro. Just like she said, don't say fucking sorry when you did it on purpose. Because you're better than that. That makes you a what? A motherfucking liar. You were not sorry. Just like everything else. You robbed a bank. Oh, you got sentenced to 12 years. Were you crying when you robbed that bank? I don't want to do this, but everybody always keeps telling me I'm a broke ass nigga. Put the money in the bank, nigga. Don't make any moves. No, you weren't doing all of that. You weren't doing that. You was like, nigga, put the money in the bag, nigga. Ooh, I just listened to way too much Gucci Mane. Woo! Put the money in the... I just watched Set It Off 3 times last night, and I watched Paper Soldiers. What's up, nigga? Ah! That's what you did. You weren't crying. You got some pussy. You smoked a blunt. You called your mom and told her that you loved her just in case anything bad happens to you, and you robbed the bank. And that's what happened. So stop saying I'm fucking sorry, because you're not sorry. You let your judgment be clouded by some shit that does not belong in a logical, business-oriented person. That's what happened. You did it on purpose. If you have to sit somebody down, if you have to take them to a bar and fucking cry, go through the pain. But just don't... I'm sorry doesn't fix shit. I'm sorry makes motherfuckers want to plot on you. I'm sorry puts a mask on your peers. I'm sorry is for situations that were uncontrollable and events that were fate that were unavoidable. Okay? I'm sorry is dead. Don't say that shit unless it was unavoidable, uncontrollable, and out of your hands. You got a couple in your hand and they go over a speed bump. Boom boom. Oh, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. Okay, well, maybe the nigga shouldn't have been going over them truck stoppers at fucking 7 miles per hour. Because the sign said 2. Okay? Saying things subconsciously, unconsciously, on reflex is not good for you. Why do they say, spell this word? Because your words are much more powerful than you give them credit. You know where words come from? They come from constellations in the sky called runes. Okay, look up runes. Your words are spells. That's why when you write a fucking move, emotions, they call it a script. And they cast that spell. And they tell your vision what to channel on a marathon, and you sit calm and you watch it with your eyes. Happy equinox. This ain't motherfucking Moses. Pieces.